Do you have a goal for the tight end group in terms of something you'd like to see them take a step up even more the last stretch of the season?
Yeah, blocking all around, just winning each play and being like a PGA golfer, where like the worst shots for them are like on the fringe of a fairway. They're not ideal, but you can keep playing. You can still win with that shot. I think kind of taking that approach of where our worst plays are still plays that we can win with as an offense, and we're not holding up drives, where that's the very worst of it, and the majority of them are excellent plays. So I think just building that consistency and dominating each play, dominating the guy across from us, is really the direction that we're trying to go towards.
Have you been briefed on the history of the Little Brown Jug?
Fairly well, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some interesting stories and all that. It's fun to be a part of that.
Who briefed you?
TJ Weiss gave me some. My dad's told me some. I was just hearing it from people around the program.
What's special about Minnesota's defense that you've seen? What'll give you the toughest challenge, I guess?
They're really well coached. They have good players, good personnel. Defensive line is good. The secondary is very good. Their corners are excellent football players. They kind of have to be due to the scheme, similar to Michigan State. So they have the right guys for the scheme, and they play really hard. So they're not a team that's going to beat themselves. Certainly, it's a trademark, I think, of them year in and year out. Although I'm not as familiar with them as you guys are.
Do you expect anything different from them with Coach Kill not coaching on Saturday?
No. I think that's probably very indicative of who he is. Maybe the best credit to him is that they would play like their hair's on fire regardless. I think that says a lot about who he is and how he coaches. That you're not going to show up and see a different team. That's how I think that's how he would want it to, and that's how those guys play.
I think we saw Wheatley Jr. out in the warm-ups probably for the first time before Northwestern. What have you seen from him over the last few weeks, now that you're actually getting to work with him?
Improvement, and that's really all I'm looking for. But getting better at everything, getting a better grasp of the offense and football in general, and understanding more than just on a play what his specific little job is understanding what's going on around him and being able to adapt and adjust better. So he needs to get better at everything, and that's what he's doing. He's doing a nice job.
Jay, what was the point when you saw this year that A.J. Williams could be a different player than he's been here before? Was it immediately in the spring? Was it as spring evolved?
I think you certainly see potential right away, and I think that he got better and better as it went on, and then at some point during this season, it just kind of clicked for him, and he started operating mentally operating at a faster tempo.
Is there a trust thing for you to call it, say, he's going to involve more pass plays or receptions? Or was there a point when you saw something and said, you trust throwing the ball to him more often?
Yeah, maybe. I think from the get-go, though, he has good hands. That was really never a question. His ability as a route runner has improved quite a bit, so him getting better in that phase makes you have more confidence that he'll get open and get separation. So, but I don't think my confidence has ever been that low in that regard. He's just been getting more opportunities and making the most of them.
Was it as simple as Jim saying days around faster?
Is that what he said? That's a big part of it, yeah. I said the same thing to him, and he took it to heart, and he's done things that he needed to do to be more of a threat in the pass game. And I think having a good understanding of what we're trying to accomplish and kind of getting rid of the mental clutter, just thinking faster and reacting. Because so much of speed, like true speed and play speed, are two totally different things of how fast the guy is in a race and then how he plays when it's 11 on 11. So I think that he's actually surprisingly fast. If you just had a foot race of people, I think you'd all be really shocked at how fast he is and how he's starting to play at that speed. So it's fascinating to look at. I think if he keeps on continuing, there's more opportunities for him.